Okay, so I'm working on my garlic butter. I used about, I don't know, 3 or 4 of the stalks with the bulbs. This is 2.5 pounds of butter. I may add one more stick in. I'm not sure how much, but basically I added my garlic from the food processor, which of course I've already emptied because I forgot to record. I was distracted because the Garlion has been kicking my ass, like literally. So, um, I did a taste sample with about a tablespoon and a little bit of garlic, and I'm hoping I've gotten my ratio kind of close. We'll find out once everybody gets to trying it. I didn't want it to be too terribly strong, but like I said, we won't know until it's there. I will record again a little bit more when I start rolling it. Oh, that should be fun. Can't you tell? Hear the sarcasm. Anyway, I wanted to just kind of get a clip of that. And, alright, we'll see what happens. Okay, so here we are. Me fighting the saran wrap. I have a huge knot in it over here. I did manage to make 2 big tincture jars of the garlic. It was very much like, I compared it to Rain's. I told her it was like I was shelling peas because of all the different layers between the grasses and the leaves and the garlic itself. It has the, almost like an onion layer to where it peels off. So it took me probably 2 hours just to clean up the garlic. Too big in to use. So of course I was exhausted by the time that was done. And the food processor, of course, is always my best friend, right? Oh, y'all missed the cussing of the food processor. This is going to be our experiment roll. We are supposed to use 2 decent sized squares. So, I'm going to cut this one off and set another one on top of it. Yes, the saran wrap, my bestest friend. Stuff is evil. Evil, evil, evil. This is going to be a smaller roll, but it's going to be my let's learn how to do this stuff. Yeah. I'm going to have to sit down and untangle this whole end because I'm losing so much of my saran wrap at this point. So, find the end piece. I would rather tape. I'm telling you, I'd rather find the end on tape. Well, you know how when you lose the end of the tape. Oh, hell. And you guys are totally not entertained at the moment. Aha! We have a little bit of progress, maybe. Oh, it's tangled. Oh, shit. Oh, hell. This is not good. This is not good at all. Okay, we're going to say that that's a square. We're going to put it this way because we're going to put it longwise. But it's, yeah, it's totally foobar. Anyway, this is my practice round. I'll have to get it all untangled before that point. From what I understand, the end pieces get twirled on anyway. So we're going to make just a small batch. I'm just going to put it across. Ooh, I probably need to start on one end, don't I? because this gets wrapped, so you have to roll it. And yes, my butter does have a green tint to it from the leaves. And we're going to make a roll, and I did bring paper towels over because you know I am incredibly messy. Alright, that should even out. We will hope. Well, this is insanity. Okay, so that end's not quite as... Alright, wipe my fingertips off with my paper towel, and yeah, we're going to roll this. Oh shit. Alrighty. Now in theory, and as it's melting as I touch it, oh, it's so gross. Alright, so this can go in the freezer. You can take it and cut like chunks off of it, from what I understood, and use it as you need it. So you got to twist these ends, they said, and I would imagine that is to just help with like freezer burn and such. Twist this end, and this is my experimental roll. Yeah, my end twisting is going to need tape, of course. It's not going to twist for me. So, that's why I kept my tape right here, as usual. I was getting a general idea of how the hell to do this, is what it is. And, I think it's going to be fairly easy. Maybe. It can be stored like 6 months in the freezer. I've read up to a year. I would imagine 6 months is what I'll try and use it by. And label it, of course. I'm just going to put it around like that. I'm sure that's going to be a pain in the ass once I go to get the garlic butter out of this. So I'll probably put this other one this long ways. I'll have to work on my twisting. Evidently, I don't twist properly. My twisting technique needs help. Oh, shit. Okay, and I have my marker. I'll write on it. I'm just going to keep this one in the... Well, yeah, doesn't that look like something else? Anyway, I'm going to keep this one in the refrigerator. I'll use it fairly quickly. Probably on a steak or no telling what. But there we go. That's what we're working on, and I'm going to untangle my saran wrap, and I'm going to make about, I don't know, probably 8 or 9, a little bit bigger than that. Alright, talk to you later. Bye. Okay, I had an inspirational, genius, fruity moment of, okay, so I'm doing these rolls, and I'm thinking, you know, you cut off what you need from the rolls in the freezer. Well, that means you have to reclose that end, so that's not going to work worth the shit. I'm going to get frustrated. I'm going to be like, screw this. I'm going to end up wasting a lot of my butter. It's going to be a hassle. I was fighting the saran wrap. The saran wrap won, by the way. See my big knot? Yeah, that wasn't unwrapping. This is about 20 minutes after my other video. But as I was doing that, I was thinking about it, and I'm like, you know, what if I just do wax paper, do dollops of butter, put another layer of the wax paper over it, kind of flatten them. I've got my rolling pin if I want to use it, so that it freezes evenly, freezes flatter, faster, and it would also be easier to just pull out chunks of butter because it shouldn't stick to this wax paper. I mean, I guess it could, but odds are it won't. And I can just pull out a chunk of butter at a time, stick it back in a Ziploc baggie, and we're all good. So we're going to try this, and I will have to let you guys know how it works. But I like this method a whole lot better than fighting that evil ass shit that is saran wrap. And then, like I said, the idea of it wasn't working in my head. I'm like, how does that work? How are you going to reclose these ends so that you're not getting the freezer burn, which is the whole purpose of using double layers of saran wrap? Okay, we're going to try this, and I will just have to let you guys all know how well it works. Okay, so as you can see, I have progressed to the point of my Ziploc baggie. I'm going to write on here, this has 3 layers of the Garlion butter. I'm not sure how much garlic flavor versus onion. We're going to find out. I'm going to send some home with friends. We're going to all experiment with it, find out what's going on with it, how it tastes, if I need more of a concentration or less of a concentration of the garlic to butter ratio. This has, I would say, 1/4 cup per stick of butter with this mix. Maybe just a touch more, not quite 1/3 cup though, I don't believe. There's 3 layers. I mislayered them. So the bottom layer was one set, and then I put it like in between on my next layer of wax paper. In theory, that will not only flatten out better, but would freeze better and be easier for me to pull off. I don't think butter will stick to wax paper. We will find out. If I need to, I can always cut the squares out that I need. That was another reason for doing the off-kilter layering. Alright, well, this is what I've done today, and wish me luck. I will let you guys all know how it turns out. Okay, I kind of wanted to show you what I was talking about with the in between the bottom layer and top layer. You can see this is my bottom layer, this is my top layer. I've got them kind of in between the one blobs. As I said, as I cover it, and then I'm going to flatten these somewhat. That will help it freeze faster. I'm also thinking it'll make it a lot easier for extraction in between the layers. But I just wanted to throw that in right quick to clarify what the hell I was doing, because I am confusing and I don't explain myself very clearly at times, especially when I'm doing stuff like this. Alright. Okay, I just wanted to show you right quick how much I did get out of it. I'm doing these little Ziploc bags. I've already thrown a huge Ziploc bag in there. And I did 2 of the big jars of tinctures with the Garlion. So, from that sink full, I'm going to try and attach that picture to this video. I'm not sure I'm technically sophisticated enough to accomplish that. But, yeah, I think that was a good amount. It was made way more than I expected it to. I actually did toss out quite a bit of the greens. Okay, and that was it for today. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to y'all later. Have a great day.